So guys, I hope you're well, I hope you're having a great week. Today I've got for you my super versatile lightweight video rig for my Fuji X-T3, and it will also work on the X-T2 as well. And yeah, I've been building this over the last month or so, piecing each bit together bit by bit to make a really versatile little rig that I can use for run and gun filmmaking, YouTubing and wedding filmmaking too. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's really good versatile piece of equipment that helps you stabilize your footage and also mount the monitor and a microphone too. So yeah, I will be breaking this down piece by piece, and I'm going to write a post on my website with links to everything that I'll be talking about today, so you can go and check those bits out for yourself, because there's lots and lots of little bits that, you know, obviously it's going to be difficult for you to source yourself, so all of those bits in one place. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So first off, I've got this L bracket from FUJI, and this is for the X-T3. Now if you get the X-T3 one, as you can see here, this will fit the X-T2 as well, but it won't work the other way round. So mainly because the X-T3 has got a larger door for the ports on the side. So get the X-T3 one. Now this is fantastic, it really is. It's so versatile. It's got Arca Swiss mounts on the bottom and on the side, so you can use it as an L bracket, and it's also got this extra added grip here for your right hand to grip around, which is fantastic. It really is good. Especially if you've got big hands or you're struggling with the ergonomics of the X-T2, just getting this will make a world of difference. So yeah, definitely recommend checking that out. Now the other benefit of this as well is it's got a 1/4-20 thread in the side, and that's so important for this rig. So let's go ahead and attach that quickly. Super quick to attach. So yeah, the beauty of this, it's obviously got Arca Swiss, so we can mount it straight to our Arca Swiss plate on our tripod. So that's really cool. We can get at all of the ports in this side, so that's super important as well. So there are some alternatives here, and now I've chose this L bracket because I wanted to be able to get at all the dials on the top. I didn't want to be messing around. Small rig makes some fantastic cages for the X-T3, but they come up over the top, and I think it would be restricting my access to the dials, and I love using the dials, so I definitely wouldn't want to restrict any access. But this gives you full access to everything, and it's yeah, super versatile. You can even get your finger in there to flip the screen up should you need to. So yeah, that's really handy. So the next piece to the jigsaw is this cold shoe mount. Now this is from Small Rig. Now they make a few different ones, but this one has got stops on it, so you can only slide your microphone or monitor in to the top and it won't come out the other side. So that's really important. Now I'm going to mount this on the 1/4-20 thread we have on the side. So that's the cold shoe adapter attached. Now that takes us on to the next part, and that is the cold shoe handle. Now I've got this one here from Small Rig, and mainly because of the quality, and the quality of this is absolutely brilliant. And obviously you're putting a lot of trust in this because this is going to be having your camera mounted to it, so you don't want any problems. But there are some cheaper alternatives. Movo do a quite nice looking one, but it wasn't as versatile as this one. This has cold shoe mounts in it and 1/4-20 threads. It'll also take a bar as well if you want to add more things to it. Yeah, so the possibilities with this are pretty much endless. So basically I'm just going to attach the handle here on the side to the cold shoe. Now that has given me a really nice stable grip on the left hand side now, and this added extra grip on the right hand side is really going to help me stabilize my footage and get rid of any of that camera shakes. So the next stage is to add in the monitor and the monitor mount. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the mount. Now I've made this from Gopro attachments actually, and these are aluminium attachments. So basically we've got the cold shoe attachment and the 1/4-20 thread as well, with just a single you know, screwing adapter here. So we can mount this to the cold shoe, literally just screw that bad boy in. So then we can mount our monitor to the top of that, and now that's just going to tilt. Now, the reason I decided to go with this GoPro attachment is because the Andy Cine A6 comes with a mount, but it's a bit chunky and a bit big, and it kind of comes around the side, and it looked a bit flimsy to me, and I decided to go with this GoPro setup because basically you can tilt the monitor here with just one hand. There's not like a ball head where you have to undo it and hold it with two hands. So I can be holding the camera, I can move this around, and it's nice and steady. It's really, really good. So yeah, 2 GoPro mounts to get that monitor on the top there. So yeah, so in terms of the monitor, I went with the Cine A6, which receives a 4K signal, which is very important, and has some really good features as well, like focus peaking, which I use quite a lot. So easy to turn around as well, just spin the monitor around if we need to use it in selfie mode for YouTube and that type of thing. So next up we have the HDMI lead. Now the HDMI lead comes with the monitor, but I decided to purchase this extra adapter here, which is a 270 degrees adapter. So it's just basically HDMI to HDMI. Plug that in there. Take it around the bottom of the camera and into the HDMI. So my reason for buying the 270 degree adapter for the HDMI lead was for me to be able to attach on the video micro from Rode. So that will sit on the hot shoe, cold shoe mount here, and basically not get in the way of the lead. If the lead comes straight out the side, it's in the way. So we can now go ahead and plug this in. So as you can see, we've got a lot more flexibility and stability now with this rig. We've got the handle on the left hand side, we've got the extra grip on the right hand side, we've got the monitor on the top so we can see exactly what we're focusing on. We've got this great audio coming in as well. So yeah, super versatile little setup this is. Now there is another orientation in which we can set this rig up, so I'm just going to quickly do that now so you can see. So as you can see now, we've got the handle mounted onto the hot shoe in the top of the camera. We've got the monitor mounted there on the cold shoe on the handle, and the microphone on the side there. So that's allowing us to get those lovely low level tracking shots with the handle above, nice and stabilized. We can move the monitor down if we're looking directly from above it as well. So again, super versatile, and it only takes like a minute just to swap this around as well. So you can break it down really, really quickly, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what I was looking for really. Because we've got all these coarse 20 threads on this handle as well, there's lots of different possibilities if we want to add in extra things as well to this. So that's pretty much it for the rig here. Now, there are times when I'm not running gunning and I need to have the camera locked down on a tripod and record for longer periods of time. So for example, during a ceremony at a wedding, or the speeches, I mean the speeches may last for an hour and a half sometimes. So I need to make sure I've got the capacity for shooting for long periods of time. Now, we all know that the X-T2 and the X-T3 batteries maybe last for 30 to 40 minutes or so if we're recording 4K. And the only other option really is to put the battery grip on. Now battery grips cost, you know, quite a bit of money to give you that extended recording time. And if we put a battery grip on here, then obviously the rig doesn't really work. We don't have the L bracket, we can't use that. So, you know, it becomes a bit of a problem. So what I've done is I've purchased an Anker 20,000, let's move that over there, an Anker 20,000 PD battery. And I've attached it to the tripod with these 3 Velcro straps, and it's not coming off, it's pretty sturdy. And that's just going to sit on my tripod. I'm just going to leave it on there. It's not going to come off for the day when I'm filming a wedding. And so when I want to come and shoot for extended periods of time, basically I'm going to leave the rig set up. We're just going to lock that down onto the tripod, and we're going to plug our HDMI lead into the HDMI port there, and that's going to give us 5 hours of recording time, which is brilliant. You know, it's perfect. Obviously we'll need to reset the recording every 30 minutes, but it will record for a good 5 hours, 4K 60 frames per second. So and I've tested it for 2.5 hours and had no overheating issues whatsoever. The battery in the camera didn't lose any charge either, so it works really, really well. Can't tell you how well that works. So that's really good, because obviously when you've shot your ceremony or your speeches at a wedding, just quickly disconnect this, take your camera off the tripod, you've got a full charged battery ready to go for your run and gunning again. So yeah, super versatile setup. So I should say as well, the monitor takes a Sony NPF battery, and the battery that I've currently got on here now lasted for about 2 hours as well. So I will be needing to get another battery as well for the day. But yeah, that works really well. For some cameras, you can get a dummy battery that will power the camera from the monitor. But I couldn't see anywhere that you could do this with the X-T2 and the X-T3. So that's why I went with the Anker Power Core battery. So with that Anker battery, you need to make sure you get the PD, the power delivery battery for the X-T2 and the X-T3. They're the only ones that I think will work on this. So yeah, like I said before, guys, I've got a blog post sorted out for you with all the bits for this setup. So you can go and check all those bits out and take you straight to Amazon, where you'll be able to pick them up. Super versatile setup, really going to enjoy using that this year. So okay guys, so that is pretty much it. That's my super versatile, lightweight, easy, portable video rig for the Fuji X-T2 and the Fuji X-T3. Hope you've enjoyed it, hope you've got something from it, guys. If you have, please consider subscribing and hit the thumbs up. Drop any comments below if you're interested in any of the bits that I'm using. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care, guys.